Yeah. Glitch the guarantee. E&E. With your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no grace. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no dates. Fuck around and end up gone. You getting misplaced. E&E, the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game by storm like Rain's mixtape. Thankfully, I been up in smoke like my mixtape. Counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough, you need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy when it's sick of me. I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers, info cups of Hennessy. E&E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on a limb, I take extremities. I can see right through on transparency. Heard their self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never, like glitch the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn the page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the seat, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Putting fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Butcher boys, E&E, you in trouble, kid. Add first 100 mil, you can double it.
Let's go, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Butcher boy shit, nigga, let's go. Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Butcher boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Blow sick, corona, jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shining king under pressure. West side fat jacks, I took more than measure. Shave the extras, that's business. Started feed street blues, what I talk. Royal blood flowing free. Power on my mind, knows the gang is kind. Read between the lines, it was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultra real, Fern Gully Mountain shit. Couple hot shots, turn on the frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane nonstop. The little J gon' take over with my time side.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we beg your pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes. Yeah, they be harder. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My groove came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pros. This is how LaMelo felt. You better yell out help. Here comes the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis V look mean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pull the jokers out the deck. Yeah, there ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chick. Something about the BBS when the sun is hitting. Should be flashing like the lights when you getting
Let's
tickets.
go, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Yeah, what up? You already know what it is, man. It's the present, your brother, Virgil Berry, a.k.a. Stacks with the Fact. Y'all know we about to get into it, man.
Yeah.
I know all of y'all done probably heard about this by now.
E&E. 2020 got me seeing so clear. Put your boy shit. Lost and Glitch.
Brian Garcia, a racist.
We cool niggas. This is
I'm gonna say yeah.
We on the rise now. Middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling hay, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Sporting. Ball looking for the fall-in, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in, while you all talking. We smoking and coughing, till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office, yeah, it is that bullshit. Kill him in vain is vanity. Yeah. Do it again, it's insanity. Yeah. Nauseous a real vigilante. Yeah. Killing these kids is plan B. Yeah. Hood is too hot with an antifreeze. Yeah. Blowing on leaves in these planted trees. Okay. Don't break the code, that's family. Okay. We cutting off legs like amputees. My flow was classic, antique. Yeah. Freaking the beat is it Japanese. Yeah. Ever our cook is a masterpiece. Yeah. When money talkers be Guapanese. Okay. Fire and flame mixed with gasoline. Passing my sons, that's a legacy. Study the gang, now they testing me. Yeah. They dropped the ball, man, that's incomplete. Beat them so bad, make them retreat. Yeah. All of these gems you can retweet. Yeah. Play with your boys on repeat. You pay the price with your receipt. Yeah. Below $1 million, flipping it. Okay. Everyday noise get sickening. Trying to flip bills to trillions. Turning these good girls to villains. Lyrics is sick. Butcher with shit. E&E clip what we represent. Put it on wax like a candlestick. We moving units and measurements. Cooking it up in the lab. We just performing experiments. Since I'm the bomb atomic, bang. These rappers out of my element.
We on the rise now. Middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling hay, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Sporting. Ball looking for the fall in, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in, while you all talking. We smoking and coughing, till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, it is that bullshit.
Glitch, nigga, perfected my flow. If I'm on the track, then you know it's a go. It's a guarantee, nigga, and I guarantee treat the gas like the Clippers. You know I'm a choke. Only exotic when blowing the smoke. No one ahead of me. I got the recipe. Do this shit easily. This is my destiny. Sick throwing lobs. I'm dunking on everything. Niggas is sick, and I got the remedy. What I prescribe is extra artillery. Get in my zone and start going berserk. I'm feeling like Clay when he went off for 60. With the bullshit, swear to God you can miss me. Best friends with the money, Aaliyah and Missy. I come from the bottom. To try me is risky. Throwing this K like that bitch is a frisbee. Real talk. Let me lock in. Show these niggas what I do. Axe Rain, I'll be standing next to players too. Front line shit, nigga, I'm the fucking truth. Top 6 ever of the 5 in my group. Niggas still bang top down in the coop. Butcher boyed up and we coming for the loot. E&E shit, we the best, yeah, it's true. This the guarantee, nigga, this is what I do.
Yeah. You already know what it is, man. We bite. We bite, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You know what I'm talking about? What's good with y'all, man? You did? What's happening, man? Saturday evening. You did? Y'all know what it is, man. We're going to get to it, man. You know? What's going on with everybody, man? Hey, man. This guy, man. You know? The Rant heard around the world. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Everybody that sit up here and heard about this. I'm pretty sure by this point you done heard something about this dude. Say what? You got upstairs? What you talking about? I got you. All right. You know, and I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all done sit up there and possibly maybe heard about this. You know? Maybe you have, maybe you haven't, right? But if you don't know, now you're about to find out. Tap in, walk with us. You know? Tap in and walk with us. Let me pull this up on the screen for y'all real quick, because this is wild. You know what I mean? And like I said, man, it's not wild because I'm offended by it. It's wild because the precedent is set. You feel me? That's why it's wild. I'm gonna go pull this video up on YouTube for y'all. You know, see if they still got this video up there. You know. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna do that. I'm not even gonna do that. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna box cleverly, right? We're gonna box cleverly.
That deep, but like it's bad.
We're gonna box cleverly tonight. How about that?
Power on. Bluetooth. Bluetooth connected. Maximum volume.
Right, we're gonna do it like that. Now, in case y'all ain't heard or y'all don't know, this goofy ass boy Ryan Garcia then got himself into a world of shit, being high online, talking silly. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm not naive enough to accept or believe that he did this without at least having some medical understanding of what the consequences was going to be. So, you know, and not only that, I'm not naive enough to think that he said this just because he was high. I'm not going to blame it on him being high on shrooms or pills or perks or whatever the hell he was high jumped up on. It don't even matter. The fact is, he said what he said, and he meant what he said. Right? Tap in and walk with us, man. Tap in and walk with us. Listen to this.
You ask, hey, y'all,
It sounds like you're talking about systematic oppression.
No.
It's deeper than that.
Hey, nigga, you have in your DNA to hate black people.
So, are you saying
this
it's about people, or are you talking about black people?
Black people.
Yeah. Okay. So with DNA,
they injected like syphilis, am I lying? All this crazy.
No. You're not. Wait. You're not lying. But like straight up. It's a good thing.
It's the puppets that orchestrated this that's hiding behind.
No. Here's the thing.
That's who we need to talk about.
And I'm assuming by DNA they're not talking about like an injection for y'all. That's like
no.
They're literally speaking on. And yeah, I already figured you weren't talking about that. I think more so what they're alluding to, and I'm only not even cutting Ryan off because you know he grew up in the essence. But what I will say is, the neighborhoods there were drugs put in black neighborhoods. Yep. There was a bunch of shit designed. Yep. There are liquor stores and shit on every corner in black neighborhoods. Yep. Like, and guns. The system is designed for us to fail. You know what I'm saying? That's why I salute any black man, especially that makes it and overcomes all that.
Michael B. Jordan. And you, gang.
Hold on, what Michael B. do?
Fuck that nigga. That nigga's a nigger. Fuck.
Is it? Yo, bro.
Michael B. Jordan's a nigger, bro.
Is it because he did Creed?
Nope.
Nah, he just trying to get the sound bites, bro. He just trying to get.
Now y'all see this BS he on so far, man. Right? Ryan Garcia. Then Patrick, what happened, man? He said Ryan Garcia, so-called Spaniard blood show. Listen, man. Hey, I'm not surprised, man. Shout out to my brother Red Supreme TV1. I ain't surprised. I'm not surprised by this at all. I'm not offended by it. I'm not appalled by it. I'm not surprised by it. None of that. I don't feel any type of way about this. And there's lots of reasons why. You know, hold on, let me just check this real quick. Hold on real quick, y'all. So yeah, he from California. You know what I'm saying? So he was raised with this anti-black racist mindset. So it's not surprising to me at all. And I see somebody in my brother Red comment section earlier say, well, he already been suspended by the W.B.C. So, I mean, he's already been held accountable. Nah, he been held accountable by them. He needs to be held accountable by us, the people. And we're going to blaze and roast his ass. And we'll determine when we're done with him. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all don't determine how we deal with people who disrespect us while at the same time trying to siphon off our culture. What's wrong with y'all, man? Tap in. Let's go.
To make a sound bite, but I'm in here, so they not gonna say shit about this space because I'm in here.
Michael B. Jordan is a nigger. I fucking hate him. I fucking hate him. I love black people. I hate Michael B. Jordan, bro.
Boxing, give him a real chance. Let him fight for real, not the movie.
If I tell you the story about Michael B. Jordan, you wouldn't believe it.
All right. And y'all, man, I ain't even about to play this because I don't even want to risk YouTube flagging me for what this corny ass dude done said, right? You know what I'm saying? But y'all done sit up there and heard that video. Y'all done heard that audio. It's all around the world by now. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody done heard it. Everybody done seen it. Now this dude going around trying to apologize, trying to kiss ass because he done got caught up on some bullshit, man. Now listen here, man. Freedom of speech, right? Now, freedom of speech is freedom of speech, y'all, right? Freedom of speech means that everybody has the right to say whatever it is they want to say. But I want y'all to understand that within you expressing, displaying, exercising your freedom of speech, saying whatever you may say out of your mouth, potentially, possibly, understand that there's consequences with that, right? Some language is considered to be offensive, right? Some discriminatory, some even disrespectful, right? So when you're out here exercising your freedom of speech, you have to box cleverly. Or if you want to just say whatever you want out your mouth, you got to be ready to deal with the consequences of that, however they may play out. And to sit up here and simply say or expect that people shouldn't be offended by the things you say and, react and respond in certain ways, I think that's kind of stupid. Disrespectful, disingenuous, and all that. Likewise, some hoe ass shit too. Because when you say some crazy stuff that's going to incite or invoke some type of feelings in somebody, and it's just certain things, I'm not going to say that shouldn't be said, but when they are get said, certain people may feel some type of way about it. And you have to be able to and be willing to deal with that accordingly, right? Now, for everybody out there that's saying, like this guy right here, man. This guy right here. Right? All right. Ain't nobody.
What's your response to
First of all, we at Golden Boy, including myself, we don't condone any, racism and any.
Right. Oscar De La Hoya talking about they don't condone any racism at Golden Boy. Right. Now, Ron Garcia is from Victorville, California. Ron Garcia was raised in these environments. He was raised by people who hold these sentiments, who hold these anti-black racist sentiments. Now, as far as Oscar De La Hoya goes, I wouldn't be surprised if he was raised under the same circumstances. He's from Cali as well. Oscar De La Hoya is from Montebello, Los Angeles. So he's from LA. So Oscar De La Hoya is very familiar with SA culture, and I wouldn't be shocked or surprised if Oscar De La Hoya was raised under the same familiar racism towards blacks, anti-black racism to be specific, as his little homie Ryan Garcia, right? He is looking like that too. Like he's like, damn, I don't want to deal with this, man. Y'all know we don't like niggas. Give me some coke. You know? So to think that these Mexican guys, these to think that these to think that these guys don't have or wasn't raised with these anti-black racist sentiments and ideologies is kind of counterproductive and is very disrespectful to the intelligence, because we know how it is out there in Cali. Shout out to my brother Red Supreme TV1, and shout out to all my homies from Cali that I know personally who put me up on game about California politics, racial politics, especially amongst Latinos, Mexicans specifically, since they're the dominant Latino culture out there, and blacks. And I want to remind y'all of this. When I was in prison from 2010 to 2016, right? My cellie, when I was locked up at Corrections Reception Center in Orient, Ohio, about 25 minutes up the highway from where I currently live. My cellie was a Mexican Sereno SA Southsider from San Diego, California, Oceanside. And he put me up on game about all y'all's prison politics, specifically the racial politics. So, you know, I know all about y'all's politics. I know it's all racially based. And the same kind of politics kind of, kind of transfer out this way when you got guys from California or the West Coast who get locked up in other states, specifically Ohio. And, they operate under those politics, but those politics don't apply out here because we're the dominant race in the prison out here in Ohio. We run shit. So it ain't none of that Sereno prison politics going on out this way. Right? And you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like a good thing for you guys out this way, because y'all don't fall underneath those politics, which means that y'all can do business with blacks, y'all can trade with blacks, y'all can be cellies with blacks, y'all can eat with blacks. Because me and my cellie, we used to eat all the time. And we was getting bread with each other. Shout out to my homie Looney, man. Right? Out of that Oceanside, California, San Diego. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So, Oscar De La Hoya just sitting up here basically, he's just doing what he's supposed to do. He golden boy, so.
Type of, it's just wrong. It's wrong, and it's not good what he said, and we strongly feel that. I just heard Ryan saying that he's going into rehab. It's a step in the right direction for him personally. But yeah, we at Golden Boy, and I've spoken to my partner Bernard Hopkins, and we just don't condone that. It's wrong.
Also, what was your initial reaction when you first heard it?
I wanted to get to the bottom of it, and I started doing research. You know, where did it come from? Was it him saying it? Was it him, on Twitter? Was it so? I found a video where look, he's right now. First of all, it's wrong, totally wrong. And I don't know if it's his drinking. I don't know if it's him doing mushrooms and drugs and this. But when I listened to a video and he was slurring and this. So he's in a bad place right now. Really bad. And I can understand now why he's going to check himself in. But again, that behavior is uncalled for.
What advice would you have for him? Have you had with him, being that he hasn't communicated too much with his own family? How much have you talked to him since the
Look, like literally the times that I talked to him, and I've talked to him several times. Last time I talked to him was about a week ago.
Oscar De La Hoya, you know what I'm saying? This is one thing I do respect about y'all, though. You feel me? Y'all stay on code, and this is what I'm talking about, man. Amongst us, right? We need to take a page out of their book and stay on code with each other. You see how Oscar De La Hoya is staying on code? He's condemning his actions. He's also saying he doesn't agree with anything he said, right? And he's saying that over here at Golden Boy, we don't condone any of that. But at the same time, he's not saying that Ryan is wrong. He needs to apologize, right? With the things he said were very disrespectful. Regardless if he was high or not, he just shouldn't have said them. But he's not doing that. He's staying on code. He's taking up for his brother, his young brother. Making excuses for him, yes, that's what he's doing. But he's staying on code nonetheless. And this is something that we need to start doing, y'all. We will sit up here and reprimand, rebuke, and correct and chastise each other in private in our own way on our platforms. We will not lambast each other publicly. I don't care what crazy, egregious things you've done. We'll let the court of law handle that, and we'll take care of that in our spaces. We're not going to go on other people's platforms, other groups' platforms, and lambast each other. Right? This is what you call staying on code. He's condemning the actions, but not the person. When most definitely Ryan Garcia needs to be condemned for making the statements that he said. Now he want to come and try to apologize. It's the best advice, man. It's the best way to go. We will check and correct and rebuke each other on our own platforms, in our own spaces. We will not go on these other people's platforms and disparage and lambast each other for their profit and their financial gain. Because they ain't going to come on our platforms and do that today on people. That's a fact. And I'm with my brother Red 1,000% on that. You can't pay Oscar De La Hoya to come on a black platform and talk crazy about Ryan Garcia and his antics. You couldn't pay him to do that. We need to start doing that as well. Right? I'm serious about that too, man. You know, it ain't about being divisive or separative. It's about staying on code with your people like everybody else does. We don't get mad at nobody else when y'all link up and click up amongst yourselves. We don't get salty. We don't get in our feelings. We don't start calling y'all racist and all that. They fear us getting on code with each other, y'all. They literally fear it. It makes them shakes in their boots. Right? Now, Garcia, right? He's clearly racist, right? Right.
First off, I want to, thank Allah, alhamdulillah. This is a dream.
We got Mario Lopez, Oscar De La Hoya, all part of this Golden Boy thing. How many of y'all knew that Mario Lopez sits on the chairboard of Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Entertainment and promotions? How many of y'all knew that? Put a number 11 in the chat if you knew that Mario Lopez from Saved by the Bell fame, Slater. Imagine a Mexican dude playing a guy named Slater. We got Slater in cahoots with De La Hoya. Let's go.
Dream come true of mine. I always dreamed to be here one day, and now I'm finally here. I have respect for Ryan, because me and him, we shared the ring 6 times as kids. We came up together, but over these last few days, I lost a lot of respect for him because, one, we have a fight. The world is tuning in. So look how much media here. Look how many people are here to watch us. So it's like I'm a true professional. I try to be professional in everything I do. And I'm not saying that, I come from, my dad, he has not made the best choices in life, but he molded me to be the man that I am today. And that's why I always try to, come off the best way I can and give the fans and the kids and the people, and lead by a good example. On the other hand, we got this guy who's doing the complete opposite. And like I said, I don't know what he comes from. I don't know. Okay, but listen,
slow down, cutie.
Whatever he's going through.
Slow down.
Whatever he's going through.
I love you.
Slow down.
Shout out you. I love you.
Whatever you're doing behind closed doors.
Let him talk
behind closed doors.
I love you, Mom.
Man, would you like to come up and talk? This is Ryan Garcia's mom.
This is Ryan Garcia's mom.
Okay. All right.
Hey, let me ask you. Listen. When you were the judge, when you were the judge and the referee and everything that you guys did in LDB, and
come on, Bill, stop
wait. I was a judge. No, because
you know what? Hey, weren't you a pimp? Hey, weren't you a pimp?
Listen,
hey,
listen, no.
Weren't you a pimp?
Okay,
you were a pimp.
No. Listen,
when Devin Haney
what kind of
visit Ryan, he brought all these girls around him.
Okay,
Now, this is Ryan Garcia's pops. Yeah. I mean, like I say, man, you can say whatever you want about these people, man. They take care of each other. They take care of their own. And I respect that. You see my man B Hop standing right there. This is Ryan Garcia's pops in the middle right here, man. Mexican Ralph Macchio looking man, right? They're from Victorville, California. Heavy Mexican population out there. I'm pretty sure they have anti-black ideology and racism just all up in their culture. And I think the next couple of seconds is going to prove that. Let's go. Smash that like button, click don't subscribe to the page.
Oh, he's just a pimp. Always a pimp.
What I'm showing the world is what you're supposed to do as a father, no matter what you make choices. What you're seeing
100%.
is the product of a guy that made a lot of bad choices, but he's standing right here. What you have in them, they're acting like they're imposters. No, they're a great family, the Garcias. They've been in boxing. He was a 15-time amateur champion. What you're saying is wrong. You're creating a narrative that's different than what we are. We are a father and son team that stayed down, and we don't do that. You said all this pimp. No. But I don't respect the man with the toupee over there, your husband, because he's bringing up the bull.
Okay.
Now, how you gonna keep it real?
You're a nappy head.
At the end of nappy head, I sound like some racist.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
Hey, that's what he's looking like.
Really got a toupee on.
Looking like. I'm sorry.
He really got a toupee.
Listen,
nappy head.
Listen, us African Americans, we have more coarse hair than you Latinos, but that don't make our hair nappy. But that does not make our hair nappy. So don't get it confused. I don't care about all facts or whatever you got to say. At the end of the day, we're African Americans and we have a different course of hair. That does not mean that our hair is nappy.
Right. Shout out to my brother Red. When I heard my brother Red play this earlier, I said, whoa. Now, I'm not offended by this. This doesn't surprise me. I was locked up with Mexicans, Venezuelans, Costa Ricans, Panamanians. I know how these people feel towards us. I told y'all my cellie was a Mexican Sereno from San Diego. And he put me all up on game about their prison politics out there. Now, he himself wasn't racist towards black people. Not to my knowledge or experience anyway. Now, you could say that because he wasn't in Cali, he was out this way. You know what I'm saying? He was just operating because he didn't have to worry about being pressed because he wasn't under any type of jurisdiction or structure because they just don't have no pull out this way. Y'all just ain't got no pull out this way. It ain't enough Mexicans out in our penal system in Ohio for y'all to have any type of pull or leeway or say so as in applying or imposing y'all's politics. It just ain't gonna work out this way. Flat out. Right? Y'all gotta always be having to go through us to get anything going on off in that goddamn who's gal, man. I'm not bragging or boasting about that. I'm just saying that's how it is. Because unfortunately for y'all, black folks run shit in the joint out here in the Midwest. All right. Especially in Ohio. Yeah. And it's not even that they saying the racist terms, it's the context in which they saying them. You know what I'm saying? Like when Ron Garcia was saying all the stuff he was saying in his crazy rant, he was saying that stuff to be intentionally disrespectful. He was saying that to cause feelings in people. He was saying that to bring some attention to himself. And at the end of the day, as we see with his father's remarks, this is how he feel. Sadly, this is how a nice majority of these people feel, whether they be Mexican, Cuban, Puerto Rican, which is American, whether they be Venezuelan, Costa Rican, Panamanian, Belizean, and them Belizeans look just like us, right? No matter where they're from, Dominican Republic, they all have that anti-black racist, like I told y'all, Latin liberation, which is really communistic liberation theology, disguised under another name called Latin liberation theology. We got a slightly different version of it called Black liberation theology or Black liberation movements, BLM, Black liberation movements, Black Lives Matter, all based and rooted in Marxism and Leninism and totalitarianism, communistic ideology under the guise of liberation. What y'all know about that? Let's go.
Look. What you're seeing
100%.
is the product of a guy that made a lot of bad choices, but he's standing right here. What you have in them, they're acting like they're imposters. No, they're a great family, the Garcias. They've been in boxing. He was a 15-time amateur champion. What you're saying is wrong. You're creating a narrative that's different than what we are. We are a father and son team that stayed down, and we don't do that. You said all this pimp. No. But I don't respect the man with the toupee over there, your husband, because he's bringing up the bull.
Okay.
Now, how you gonna keep it real?
You're a nappy head.
At the end of nappy head, I sound like some racist.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
He called him a nappy head. He called him a nappy head, which is like corny and stupid, and I wouldn't even know. But the context in which he's saying that, he didn't call him a natty dread. He didn't even say nappy dreads. He said nappy head. Now, when you use that term nappy head, you are specifically referring to niggas. Let's be clear. You know, not offended by him saying that, but let's just be clear on the context in which he's speaking. He called him a nappy head because that's something that's known amongst us black folks to be a term of disrespect or ridicule or condemnation with your nappy-headed ass. Nappy-headed ass nigga. So yeah, Ryan Garcia's pops, you ain't gonna fly by that one on us and insulting our intelligence. Like you were referring to his dreadlocks, because you didn't say natty dreads. You didn't say natty dreads. You didn't say dread man, dreadlock man. You said nappy head. Who you think you fooling and talking to? Father Garcia.
Hey, that's what he's looking like.
Really got a toupee on.
I'm sorry.
He really got a toupee.
Listen, nappy head.
Listen, us African Americans, we have more coarse hair than you Latinos, but that don't make our hair nappy. But that does not make our hair nappy. So don't get it confused. I don't care about all facts or whatever you got to say. At the end of the day, we're African Americans and we have a different course of hair. That does not mean that our hair is nappy.
Bro, look. Let's keep it moving. Let's just keep it moving.
These people are not who you guys think they are. These guys talking about nappy hair. What, like, how, when, in what world is that okay to talk about a black man's hair? We're talking about a toupee. We did not ever say about a black.
Who cares? Who cares? We're talking. Let's move on. Who cares?
Dude, like I said, on the subject of hair, bro. Stop tripping.
Listen,
fighting Ryan. Stick to that, Devin. Come on.
Hey,
both of you guys are professionals. Stick to that. That's all. Come on. Let's keep it real.
That was very unprofessional. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm happy to be here. I worked so hard to get here. I sacrificed a lot to be here. And at the end of the day, on April 20th, the world will see. My hard work will pay off. And we getting this guy out of boxing. He's a clown. Him and his family.
Hey, thank you so much.
Right? You feel me? So, you know, y'all see that right there, right? I don't even want to play the full length or even to any length the recording of what Ryan Garcia was saying on his stream, because he just was going so hard, man. Like, pause, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could tell they wanted to lie. They was sitting over there weak as hell, man. Like, this shit is fucking funny. Look at them faces. He trying hard as hell not to laugh. Oscar and Mario trying hard as hell not to laugh, Jack. You know? You know? Let's just cut the shit, man. Right? Let's just cut the shit, man. Y'all ain't gotta sit up there and insult our intelligence. Y'all gotta sit up there and try to pussyfoot around what you're actually saying and what you actually mean by what you're actually saying. We can read between the lines, man. Right. Right. Now the W.B.C. suspended. You know what I'm saying? Suspended Ron Garcia, man. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go. Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page. Jack. Yiddy.
Sports today. And that involves boxer Ryan Garcia. Once again, he's making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Yet again, away from the ring, of course. The latest incident occurred during a live stream on social media where Garcia repeatedly used racial slurs against Black people and even disparaged Muslims. As a result, the W.B.C. expelled Garcia from any activity with the organization. This follows the 1-year suspension he also received from the New York State Athletic Commission after a positive test for a performance-enhancing drug. The suspension is retroactive to Garcia's April 20th decision victory over Devin Haney, which was overturned due to a no contest. Here's what Garcia's family had to say in light of the recent decision from the W.B.C. Quote, "Our son has recently made statements that do not align with his or our family's true character or beliefs. Our family unequivocally does not support any statements he's made regarding race or religion. These do not reflect who Ryan truly is and how he was raised. Those who know Ryan can attest to this fact. Ryan has been open about his ongoing struggle with mental health over the years, and as a family, we are committed to ensuring and encouraging that he receives the necessary help to navigate this very challenging time and address both his immediate and long-term well-being. We appreciate the continued support and prayers and compassion."
So think about that, man. Shout out to Stephen A. Let's go.
He should be suspended indefinitely.
I agree. Put a number 11 in the chat if you think Ryan Garcia should be suspended indefinitely for displaying the behavior and language that he did the other day. I don't think he should be suspended indefinitely, but I think he should be suspended for about 60 days, 90 days, so he can get his act together, maybe go get some re-education. So I know about that re-education. Let's go.
There should be a disassociation with him from the sport of boxing because the things that he's doing and the kind of trouble he finds himself in are not a byproduct of boxing. In all likelihood, it's a byproduct of alcohol and drugs. We can slice it any way we want to, but that's just how it appears to be. That's what we're looking at right now. And I think that needs to be said. I've interviewed Ryan Garcia on at least 2 or 3 occasions. Actually, I've been very fond of him. I like him a lot. Once upon a time, I felt that he had a chance to be the new face of boxing. I did make it contingent upon him being able to beat Gervonta Davis, which he did not do. He got dropped in the 2nd round and then got the fight stopped in the 6th round due to a body shot, from Gervonta Davis. And so that's where that happened. But in the end, as we look at him right now, he definitely seems to have a screw loose. And nobody is interested in being compassionate right now when you insult Black people, when you insult Muslims, as he did in that video, bringing up George Floyd, talking about, calling himself a member of the KKK and all that. He does not seem in his right mind. He seems out there, and he has completely tarnished his career. Once upon a time, Ryan Garcia was absolutely positively box office. I'm not trying to imply that he's not box office now, because I think if he went into the ring, still a lot of people are going to watch him because he's got lightning quick hands. He's got power. He's got skills, but he's got a screw loose. It's just that simple. It's not
a screw loose. Y'all think Ryan Garcia got a few bricks shy of a load, man? Y'all think Ryan Garcia got some mental issues going on? I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do not. I absolutely do not. I think Ryan Garcia is an agent provocateur. I think he's a rabble rouser. I think if I was to look into who's funding him, who's behind him, you know, and I think that Ryan Garcia is being pawned upon by bigger interests. I have no evidence to back this up because I haven't really looked into it, but I just got the feeling by the things he's been saying that he's being handled by somebody. I just got to figure out who. Pause. So let's get back to Stephen A. Smith, man. You know,
fun to watch. It's not pleasant to watch by any stretch of the imagination. But I really, really believe more than anything, he's warped because he lost to Gervonta Davis. He was embarrassed by it. And I don't think there's anything to be embarrassed about. It was a good fight. He got caught and got dropped, got right back up, went back to fight Gervonta Davis. And not only did he do that, but, you know, you get caught by a body shot. That happens. He didn't get knocked out the way Frank Martin did. That uppercut that left Frank Martin hopeless before ultimately getting caught with a left check from Gervonta Davis that put him down, that was a knockout. That's not how Ryan Garcia went out. And I know it was ultimately his win over Devin Haney was ruled a no contest. I blame Devin Haney for that. What the hell you take the fight for? He came in 3 pounds overweight. He made no efforts to honor the contract. It was supposed to be for a title shot at the 140-pound division, but ultimately he was ineligible for the belt because he came in 3 pounds overweight, and you're going to bet him $500,000 for every pound that he's overweight, and he glad you gave you the $1.5 million that he owed you for being 3 pounds overweight. Come on, bro. You're the champion. You were undefeated. You should have never gave him that fight. If he's not willing to honor the clause, so be it. To fight Gervonta Davis, he had to have a weight clause, a hydration clause, all of that. Gervonta wasn't playing that mess. And
hey, that's a fact. Yeah, I think so too, man, Dan Patrick, man. You feel me? I'm going to look into it. I'm going to look into who's really funding Ryan Garcia, and I'm pretty sure it's more than just De La Hoya and Golden Boy Entertainment. Because his behavior he's been displaying, it's a little bit too out there for me to think that this is him on his own volition. You know? I really do think that. Because I'm not insulting Ryan Garcia's intelligence, but I don't think he's that intelligent of a guy. He's not a good liar. That's for sure. Which lets me know that his intelligence is waning in some areas. If he can sit up there and boldly tell those lies he was telling, like we actually believe them. So there he has a strike against him right there. You know, I knew something was off about that fight. Me and my brother Court. Shout out to my brother Rain Man. My brother Court. Me and Court sit up here at the bar and went to go watch the fight at one of our homeboys' bar who got their own bar in the city here in Columbia. We went to the bar watching the fight. And as we sitting here watching the fight, I'm just looking. I'm like, man, something ain't right, man. Like, and this is not even a slight at Ryan Garcia's skill and talent as a boxer, because he's a very skilled and very talented boxer. He got a mean left hook, right? But he ain't that skilled to where he was able to just go out there and just break Devin Haney apart that easily. Now, Devin Haney's not like a super threat. You know, Devin Haney is a very talented and skilled boxer as well. You know, like I said, they both said him and Ryan been in the same rings and arenas and championships or competitions with each other since they was young boys. So, you know what I'm saying, they're familiar with each other. Right? But you know, Devin got titles. Ryan doesn't. And had he met that 3-pound weight requirement that he was over, he would have won all of Devin's belts. I think Devin got like 3 belts. So think about that. All right. Let's get back to the brother Stephen A. Let's go.
I believe that Ryan Garcia feels completely hosed because he had to give in to all of those stipulations for Gervonta Davis. And he said, I don't give a damn about rules. I don't give a damn about the belt. All I care about is making sure that I leave the ring victorious, because that's what people will remember. And when it comes to Devin Haney, he's absolutely right. Because even though he cheated, because clearly he didn't honor the weight clause, and he was using performance-enhancing drugs because he tested twice positive for it, tested positive twice for it. So there's no other way to slice that. At the end, we're going to remember him dropping Devin Haney 3 times. We're going to remember how weak and damn near helpless Devin Haney looked in losing to Ryan Garcia. And that's what we're going to hold on to, regardless of what the governing bodies say about a no contest or anything like that. So Ryan Garcia knew that, and that's why he didn't care. But he deserves the 1-year banishment, and he deserves for his family to issue the statement that they issued. And right now, if the Black community and the Muslim community is pissed at him, they have every right to be with what he said. But I think that he's mentally warped because he was embarrassed, because he can't get over the fact that he lost to Gervonta Davis. If Ryan Garcia had beaten Gervonta Davis, I don't think we're seeing all of this. I think we're seeing a brother that's at the top of the heat in the fight game. That's absolutely box office. And we'd be talking about who he's going to fight next. I think that's what we'd be seeing. But he lost to Gervonta Davis, and that's what this is about. Either way you slice it, the brother needs help. He really, really does.
See how they always want to throw the crazy card on people? The mentally disturbed card. And I'm not so easily and willingly to do that. I don't think Ryan Garcia is crazy. I don't think he has any mental issues at all. I'm not so easily duped. Right? He said what he said, and he meant what he said. He was raised with this mentality, specifically towards us Black folks. You can see it in his dad's whole little bop and swag. He used to talking shit about us, you know? The way he just so loosely off his tongue said, nappy head, you're nappy headed. It's like he wanted to throw nigga on the end of that. Or mayate. Right? Pincho mayate. Right? Every single group of Latinos, people who refer to themselves or identify as Latino, all of them in their home countries, no matter where they were from, whether it be Central America, Southern America, Mexico, whatever the situation is, they all have anti-Black racism ideology weaved into the freaking fibers of their culture. In Mexico, they were taken over by the Spaniards, as in other countries. A lot of those other countries, they were taken over by the Portuguese, right? The Spaniards came over here and damn near invaded the whole Central and South America, along with the help of their Portuguese brethren, right? So this is not us being divisive or separative. This is us merely shining a light on history, on actual facts. Because when you do your research into these situations, these topics, this so-called thing between us and these Latino people, Latin people, which is a language. Latin is a language. It is not a group of people. It's not a race. It's not a subset of genetic difference between people. It is merely a language, like Semites or Semitism. Is not necessarily denoting a people, but language groups. You dig? So I just don't allow myself to be so easily duped. You feel me? When it comes to this so-called alliance between us and Black and Brown Alliance, and these people have been basically raised culturally, politically, historically to hate our guts. Right? And Ryan Garcia is a prime example of that with his recent antics. His father, as well, displayed pretty much blatantly how he feels about us. Shout out to my brother Red for sharing that earlier, because when I seen that, I said, damn, man. I said, I mean, like, I know firsthand from experience how these other groups, specifically Mexican Latinos, feel towards us. But to see it on display like that, on that platform like that, basically, I didn't even know that transpired. It took place post or pre-fight, the night of that fight between Haney and Garcia. I didn't even know that transpired. That's crazy, right? And the fact that Ryan Garcia was on 3 different types or more, possibly, of performance enhancing drugs that night of the fight, right, proves that Ryan Garcia is not to be trusted. He stood up there and said he didn't do performance enhancing drugs. He said he only did the ashwagandha, which is a supplement that contributes to you being able to be more efficient at whatever you're doing, not necessarily enhancing, but, a health supplement. You know what I mean? Ashwagandha people sit up there and said, you know what I'm talking about? He said he took he didn't even, first he said he ain't take nothing. He said, okay, I took the ashwagandha. Then they tested him and they said he got something else off in there besides the ashwagandha. People said that we don't put any PEDs in any of our supplements. We're all natural. Right? Come to find out, after the fight, they do the test and they come out, he got 2-3 different types of PEDs in his systems, man. You know what I'm talking about? So basically, the dude just been lying the whole time, man. Can't believe anything Ryan Garcia says, man. He totally blew his credibility. He totally blew his credibility. And when the night of that fight, I was sitting here watching that fight, and I'm thinking to myself, like, man, something ain't right, man. Like, Ryan Garcia is good, but he ain't this good to just be whooping on Devin Haney like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to just be honest with you, man. I ain't going to never take away from Ryan Garcia's skill as a boxer. Like I said, he's a talented, skilled boxer. He got a hell of a left hook. You know what I'm saying? He got some power behind his punches, but you look at his record, he ain't got no record for just straight knocking people the fuck out, man. Like, that's not what Ryan Garcia is known for. That's not how he got to where he at. He ain't known for just knocking shit out, man. You know what I'm talking about? And as I was watching that fight, I just could tell that something wasn't right, man. It was just off to me, man. I swear I wish my man Court was here tapping in, because I was telling him the whole night. I said, man, something ain't right about this fight, man. I'm like, it's almost as if Devin Haney was running into the punches But Ryan Garcia, like, I'm like, man, he just, like, he good, but he ain't this good, though. Just be whooping on Devin Haney. Like, you know, I mean, I know I was the only person that was thinking that, man. You know, you look at any of Ryan's previous fights, he ain't ever whooped on nobody like that. You know what I'm talking about? Out there showboating like that. Come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your hands is official, but, you know, you look at his previous track record, he went out, he ain't never did nobody else like that. And Devin Haney is not his toughest opponent. He didn't do Tank like that. That's for sure. You know, I'm gonna sit up there and I'm gonna sit up here and drop the link on y'all one time, man. Anybody want to come up and say something like this, man? And I'm gonna do a second part of this show next week, man. You know what I'm saying? Because stuff like this is feeding them into everything else I'll be talking to y'all about, man. And we're gonna get into this next week. Well, I guess we could say it's gonna be a part 2 to this show. You know, so not necessarily part 2, but a continuation. You know, what y'all think, man? Do y'all think that the 1 year indefinite suspension is suffice enough for what happened, what transpired on his feed last night? Or do y'all think it should be? I mean, you know, I personally think that's I mean, you know, I don't got no problem with that. I don't think it should be anything more severe or I don't think it should be anything more severe than that. You know what I mean? He gonna learn. He gonna feel the burn from not being able to fight for a year. You know what I mean? He gonna feel the financial effects of that. He's definitely gonna feel that. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he didn't sit up there and invested his money that he done made thus far properly, responsibly to where he'll be okay for the next year. But I think a year suspension is from the WB. I think that's fair. Be more mindful of what you say. That's why I said we got to box cleverly with our language. Even us as content creators, we have to box cleverly with our language, y'all. I'm not telling you to not say whatever it is you want to say. I'm just saying, man, you got to be mindful. The unintelligent artificial intelligence is tapping in. It is listening to us, learning us, observing us. And they know the trigger words and all of that. So, you know, you got to box cleverly with your language, man. You know, you got to box real cleverly with your language. Like, really got to watch what we say on here, man. And you got to expand your vocabulary and your lexicon to where, you know, you can use language in ways to where you can get your point across without really censoring yourself too much. Because the unintelligent artificial intelligence knows all the trigger words. You feel me? Because they're watching and listening. And that's why I encourage y'all to box cleverly with y'all's language when y'all in these digital spaces. You know? Gotta be mindful, man. Have to be mindful, man. You know? Yeah, we got freedom of speech, y'all. And over here at Real Talk, we encourage freedom of speech. We defend freedom of speech. Even the freedom of speech of those who we probably would disagree with. Matter of fact, we defend the freedom of speech of them the most. Because if they can't say what they want to say, who's going to tell us what we can or can't say? You know? You know, y'all want y'all to think about that, man. You know? I want y'all to know that, man. You know? Let's get serious out here, man. And it's not about being offended by what people like Ryan Garcia say when they say stuff like what he was saying in that live stream. For real, F what he said. You know? Is what he said offensive? It could be argued. I don't think it was offensive. I wasn't offended by it, personally. Be honest with you. No, not at all. But does that mean that some people would take it offensive? No. Does Ryan have the right to say that stuff? Absolutely he does. But at the same time, he has also the right to deal with what comes with that. Right? Or he doesn't have any say-so on how people are going to react and or respond to the things he says. So let this be a lesson to y'all who want to exercise your freedom of speech. I'm not ever going to tell nobody to not say what they feel or how they think. I think you should say it, no matter how offensive somebody may take it, no matter how disrespectful somebody might perceive it or interpret it. I believe that everything should be said, and we will deal with it after it is delivered, after it is said, as far as if we think it's disrespectful or whatever. We have laws against this stuff already, so there's no need to be really telling nobody what they can or can't say. When somebody misuses, abuses their freedom of speech, we got laws in place for that. And amongst ourselves, we have our own codes of conduct. So ain't no need to be, like I say, telling nobody what they can or can't say. And I want y'all to realize what this is doing, where this is leading, man. I keep telling y'all this is leading us to the establishment of the ministry of truth. And they're changing up the language as we speak. Changing up the lexicon. Taking words out of the lexicon. Adding words that don't mean anything and phrases that don't mean anything into the lexicon. Words like woke. Phrases like sustainable development. And they're using they're using people like Ryan Garcia to do it. You know? And I just want y'all to be aware of that, man. And how these how these agendas are being played against us, man. They're trying to weaponize our trauma against us. Because they know us as Black people being through the levels of trauma we've been through, they know that we are easily triggered emotionally when it comes to things of a racial aspect or matter. We should think critically about stuff like this. We shouldn't be coming from a place of our feelings and our emotions when addressing these type of conversations when it comes to racially fueled or racially motivated so-called attacks or, jabs at us as a whole in whatever way they are. We should think critically about these things, not get offended by them. We need to stop using the word N-I-G-G-A, N-I-G-G-A-S, and N-I-G-G-E-R, N-I-G-G-E-R amongst ourselves. Not that we use the latter, but a part of being on code is not using the very language that we lambast other groups of using amongst ourselves publicly and individually when we are around these people or engaging with these other groups of people. We resort to using of the words nigga when we are amongst ourselves. That's what you call getting on code. We will stop patronizing the businesses of Mexican people. I love birria. I love Mexican food. Think about if we stopped supplying them with our business. And when we start talking like this, that's when we get called divisive. We saying we being racist. When you can't go in no Mexican neighborhood in anywhere in America and set up a carta and sell some goddamn sofritos, sell some tacos, carne asada, all of that, some birria. They ain't gonna come buy it from you. I ain't saying you can't set up shop and won't have some business, but you're not going to be able to buy it from them or sell it to them. They ain't going to come buy it from you. So, just keep that in perspective, man. We're about to get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all coming. I ain't want to stress this one out, man. Pause. You feel me? Just wanted to tap in with y'all real quick, touch on this. Next week, we got a nice content for y'all coming up next week. You understand me? Tap in, walk with us. You know what I mean? Tap in and walk with us. Appreciate all the support, man. When I be getting y'all's emails, man, and y'all be like, man, Verge, just keep doing what you do. Man, I appreciate all that be motivation for me. I appreciate all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? We getting the Art Vino popping, Dine's popping. We got some wine events coming up, paint sets coming up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to let y'all know y'all invited. Y'all want to come into town, you know what I'm saying, for the summer season. If y'all want to come in the city, man, come to some events, tap in, walk with us, man. We about to have some things going on. It's beautiful, man. Truly beautiful. We don't talk about everything we got going on. We got at least something to the mystery. But we appreciate all the support. I know I do. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, you feel? You know what I mean? We got to support each other. We got to support Black male media. We got to support real, raw content, original content, not copycatting other people, man. Original stuff. You did? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You know what I'm talking about?
Inferno spaz on this motherfucker.
Ha. E&E. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Talk out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, stay true. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, stay true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, stay true. It's harder to sleep. At nighttime I plan. In the daytime I execute plan. Watch the advance, split it with fan. Single we nothing, play beaches on sand. Check the expand, we built up the brand. Came a long way from shaving the grass. Shout out to the most high above. All the motivations out the mud. Now when I leave, I'm out of touch. This side more like turn it up. Major diff between love and lust. At the end, all start with trust. Like Lou Haynes up in them shorts. Played it wet like I'm on the coast. This here mountain no bracket bows. Different respect like bread and toast. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, stay true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, stay true. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, stay true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, stay true.
Sometimes we win, but I never lose. Accepting defeat, excuse me, refuse. Lyrically spit, just one of my rules. All on my zone like Syracuse. Don't just sit, my blow will fuse. Like Tupac, we spit camera crews. Your voice is lit, cameras and views. 100 mixtapes, no interviews. Sometimes we stall, sometimes we bruise. Just know the path is something we choose. Never we rap, we pack venues. Rapping these beats is my revenues. Cats is fake, look at these dudes. Think shit sweet, like sugar cubes. Santa Fe mean, body is rude, tires is clean, look at them shoes. Just keep winning and do what you do. Cause that's how we move. Follow our image and do what we do. We show and improve. 3-story house with 40 rooms. 4 in the back with swimming pools. Nothing is free, we pay our dues. Smoking that sticky Gorilla Glue.
Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, stay true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, stay true. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, stay true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, stay true.
I gotta win, don't know how to lose. Clean as a fuck. Bright in my jewels, burning his gas, stink up the room. Palmers and leaves, we dropping it soon. Butcher with L's, exit or doom. Locking the game, crazy is true. D&E shit, this what we do. Charging you niggas cause we pay-per-view. Silence the critics and fuck niggas too. Hating is only gonna get you the flu. It's common, I'm cold, the virus is proof. Gelato the strain, my shit is the truth. We on the up, rally the troops. All of my niggas just spaz in the booth. All about business, I got on the suit. We plan to get millies and hop out of coops. I'm Tropicana, I got the juice. My bitch is bad, sweet as a tooth. Jacking my style, niggas really be mad. I fuck up the flow that they think they might have. Straight to the money, I'm getting the bag. Leaving them leaking, go get on my pad. I'm one of the best, I refuse to be last. Thought we was done, now we right on your ass.
Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, stay true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie.